and getting through our technical difficulties so that we're all here. I'm so excited that you are here today to talk with me. I just cannot begin to explain how much you have meant to me in this business. And so for all of you that are on this call, for those of you who know Arianne, most of you do, but for those of you who don't, I just want to let you know that she has been one of my most favorite mentors in the direct sales business. One of the things that I love about Arianne Morgan, and Lance Morgan as well too, her handsome husband, is that they really understand the relationship part of direct sales and how important network marketing, the actual networking is. You know, a lot of people talk about products, but they really forget to talk about the networking. And they really understand what it means to be a part of a group. And so for those of you on this call that have been in the business for a long time, or for those who are just starting out, I'm just so excited for you to be able to hear from Arianne, because no matter how many times I talk to her, and she is a great personal friend as well, I learn something new from her every time. So I just wanted her to be able to share a little information about what she has seen, some of the trends and what's going on in the industry, and just let you hear some words of wisdom, and then we can possibly open it up for questions. We'll just kind of play it by ear. So with that, I'm going to let you go ahead, Arianne, and take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Jennifer. And I truly feel blessed to know Jennifer McIntyre and her husband, Dave, as well. That's one of the things that I actually love the most about having been in network marketing for the past almost 20 years. I cannot believe that it's been that long, especially since I started in the industry when I was 20 years old. I really feel like I've gotten to grow up in this industry. And as some of you know, and many of you might not know me, I've been with 2 different companies in the last 20 years, so I'm not one to hop around. One company, I was in the top 1% of the top 1% of that company, was in the top 1% of wage earners in the United States in network marketing, actually, and in, people in general in the U.S. And I don't say that to brag on myself. Why I say that is because I have gotten to see the benefits and really the perks of being a part of this industry. I love network marketing. You could not pay me enough to not be in this industry. I absolutely love it, and the thing that I love the most is the networking, just like Jennifer said. So that's very interesting that that's the main thing you focus on, because it is the thing that I love. I would have never, ever known Dave and Jennifer McIntyre if it wasn't for network marketing. I would not have known many of the people who have become absolutely amazing mentors to me if it wasn't for this industry. And so having left my company that I had been with for 15 years, I was recruited to be a direct-to-corporate for a ground floor level company, which went very well, and I quickly had almost 2,000 people in my organization in less than a year. And I really was not happy with some of the things that were happening with that particular company, and it really caused me to become really introspective about why I was staying there. And I think that some of you are in similar situations, and you might be thinking, you know, what am I doing? What do I want? Why am I staying? and I really came to some conclusions that I not only saw for myself, but that I really started to see in the industry as a whole. And there's lots of changes happening in network marketing, and I'm going to talk to those here in a little bit. But one of the things that I had to do is I had to think about, what do people really need? What do people really need the most in their life? And this may be coming from a customer perspective, which I'll speak to here in a moment, but also for people who are looking to get involved in a new and up-and-coming company. They're, maybe not completely happy with where they're at, whether that's with a current company, or maybe they're not truly happy with just their life situation. And so as I thought about, what people need the most, sometimes it kind of looks like this for those of you who are joining us online. It's just, what do people really want? There's a big piece of paper with question marks over people's faces here. And I really feel like the things that people really want is they want to be a part of something that's personally meaningful, that they absolutely are having some social needs fulfilled, and they really want to make a difference that matters. And those were definitely three things that I felt like I have gotten from the network marketing industry. I was not getting from the company that I chose to walk away from for various and sundry reasons, but I think those were definitely some of the three. And as I look and talk to people, and I've been approached by people having left that position with that past company, I have been just bombarded with people who are asking me to still do coaching and asking me to still, do webinars and do, daily doses of motivation through different social media. And it really has opened my mind to say, people do not need more products. I've been, of course, as people have found out that I've left and I'm not with, wasn't with that previous company that I just left, they've been trying to get me involved in, selling more cosmetics and selling more jewelry and selling more, selling laundry detergent and juices and nail products. And I just have, I don't know if it's hopefully not a midlife crisis. Don't want to die when I'm in my 80s, but I really have just been introspective, and what I've come to the conclusion of and what I've seen as a trend in the industry is that people do not need more products. I've even had someone locally to me that wanted me to go and be a personal stylist for a big retail chain. And I thought, I don't want to just sell people more emptiness. I don't want to just sell more products. People do not need products. People have problems, and they need solutions. And the solutions that I really feel that people are looking for is that people want to be loved, and they want to belong to a culture of individuals who are loving to others and who really truly treat people with kindness. I actually have a quote in my house in vinyl lettering, actually from Jennifer McIntyre. She's that awesome. She's that famous. I've got her in vinyl. Well, at least a quote of hers in my house that says, whenever there is a human being in front of you, there is an opportunity for kindness. And people want to be a part of a group of people that are kind to each other, and they want to feel like they belong to something. If you think about the gang problem that we have in some of our inner cities, and even actually permeating even into some of our small towns in the United States, people join gangs because they belong. It's a family. And, there's good and bad, obviously, from the gang point of view, but I really feel like that's something that people really gravitate to because of network marketing. The other thing is that people want achievement in their life, and people want to be associated with people who are achieving. And I love this quote from Henry David Thoreau that says, what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. And when I think about the average, everyday, not that people are average, but just the everyday American who wakes up every day, wakes up at 5, 6 a.m., gets ready, heads to work, works their guts out for not enough pay that doesn't provide them with enough retirement. And then they go home, they make dinner for their family, they try and have family time, they're exhausted, they're trying to give from an empty cup because their work has sucked the life out of them, and they do that every single day. They die for Fridays, they hate Mondays, And they do that for how many years? And they get to where we're supposed to, I'm using air quotes right now, we're supposed to be able to retire and enjoy life. And the statistics are staggering, the number of people who cannot retire. And what have they really done with their life? Who have they become? It's just this, hamster on a wheel, running, running, running. People want to be a part of something where they can achieve, they can become, they can have that power of being able to influence their own lives, the lives of their families, and they actually have that satisfaction, not only that they made money, yes, but it mattered. The money that they made was mattering. The other thing that people are looking for is that freedom. What if you could wake up every single day and know that you were going to have X number of dollars coming in, whether you got out of bed or not, and it was more than enough to pay your bills? One of the things with a product company that I have seen and been a part of is if people aren't selling product, it doesn't matter if you have an organization of 2,000 people, you're not making money. It doesn't matter if your product is fantastic if you don't have the marketing and the branding to get it out there so that people buy it, so that you can have a profitable, successful company. What I love about the situation and the company that I am now a part of is that it's not product focused, and there is a freedom to waking up every day and knowing this money is coming in. It's actual residual income. It's not, oh my gosh, I've got to have my team out there pushing this product in order for me to get a paycheck. And with that burden relieved from your life of having to worry about money, there's nothing that causes more physical damage to your life, to your health, than worrying. And worrying about money is the number one worry that most people, I won't even dare say just Americans, have. The other thing we need to do is be a part of a company that's fun. That I'm going to go back to culture. Being a part of something that's fun, where the people are fun. And you know what? They can be fun because they know that they are actually making a difference in the lives of others. And I've seen that the people who are having fun doing what they're doing are the people who have the freedom and who are having the achievement and who are making the money. And then finally, oops, my little slide didn't work here. Excuse me, I'm going to pull this forward here. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. This final part here, now I've got to slide through this. The final part here is that really what people are looking for is safety and security in their life. I think because of what happened in 2008, we could probably go back to our grandparents or great-grandparents who were part of the Great Depression, and we had a small, tiny glimpse of that with what happened in 2008. And what people really try to create in their life is safety and security and knowing that everything's not going to be taken away. I feel for the leaders of companies like Leah Sophia, a $400 million company, last I heard, in their profitability, that is shutting their doors at the end of December. My heart breaks for those product companies who are merging with other companies because they need to increase their product line so that they can have more stuff for people to sell so that people can make some money. And the lack of security that's there, if I've had friends, my own neighbors, who were part of companies who had a product that then ended up in Walmart or Costco, and it became irrelevant. I feel badly, and as I thought to myself and introspected about what I was doing, I thought, I can't be a part of that. I need something different. The other thing that really attracted me to what I'm doing now is that it is with a company that is operating in what we call a blue ocean strategy. If you've read anything, this is a great book. It's called The Blue Ocean Strategy, and it's a book about being a part of something that has never been done before. And that's not just, this is new cosmetics that is tweaked, or this new product that this hasn't been done before, but this has truly never been done before. This is like the, iPod of the industry. No one ever thought that the phones that you're probably listening to, or the computers you're probably watching this on, would be able to do all the things that our phones and our technology can do today. But there was a visionary man with Steve Jobs who knew that it could be done. It was a blue ocean. And what this company is doing truly has never been done before, and is giving people what they really need most. You're not in the water fighting with every other single person who's trying to get you to shop online, or who's trying to get you to buy more skincare, or who's trying to get you to buy more things for your kitchen, or what have you. Not that any of those products are bad, but it's just a red ocean. There's so many sharks there. If you watch Shark Tank, the investors will say, I won't even invest in that because there's so much, there's so much competition in those waters. The sharks are there. It's bloody. It's red. And we're not going to get our money back. And so I am really excited that this truly is a blue ocean type of company. The other thing that I found as I've been thinking and introspectively deciding about what I wanted to do in my life is I've really decided that, and I found that there are 3 types or groups of individuals in our world. The first group are people who need to make more money. And we've all been there. I've been there. You've, I'm sure, been there. You probably know people in your life who just frankly need more money. They need an opportunity. They don't have enough to get by. It's constant worry. And they're just trying to figure out how they can make more money. And of course, we know that usually time and money are a trade-off. And there's only so much time in the day. And so we need to find the best opportunity for the least amount of time so we can make it. We can make it. We can make that money. The second group of people are people who need to keep it. They're making money, but they don't know where it all goes. I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you at the end of the tax season, and your tax accountant says, you've made, X number of hundreds of thousands of dollars or X number of tens of thousands of dollars, and you look at your spouse and you say, really? What did we do with all of it? We don't have anything to show for it. Or you hear about the people who win the lottery and they're bankrupt in 2 years or 3 years. Or, people who all of a sudden start making, $800,000 a year, but they don't have anything to show for it. We hear even in network marketing, I happen to live in a county that there are dozens of direct sales headquarter companies right down the street from where I live. And I've heard from some of their finance guys that their top leaders will call them up and ask for $200,000 advances on their incomes because they can't, again, air quotes, can't get by, they can't live on their $80,000 a year paycheck. These people who are making $1 million a year in network marketing can't keep it. So even if people are making money, can they keep their money? And then the third group of people are people who are making money, they're keeping it, and they want to grow it. They want to create more wealth. A girlfriend of mine actually was talking to a friend of hers who was making, a few $1 million a year. And she said, I don't know if you're interested in another opportunity or making more money. And he said, I'm always interested in making more money. So even if people are making money and they're keeping their money, they want to grow their money. And really, most of the people in our world fit into those 3 categories. So what is Trinant? Trinant is a company that I have found really envelops everything that I've just talked about. My husband actually is the one who discovered this company. I'm supporting him in this company, and I absolutely did not think that it would be something that I would be interested in, but the more I have learned about it and the more I have met with the people who are running this company, I have been so impressed by the actual mission and message of Trinont, which is to change life. Not just to make more money, not just to drive a nicer car, not just to have more financial freedom, but most people, if they could create their dream life, it's probably not what they're living right now. And so the message is to change life. Now, this is a membership company. You become a member, so there's really no products you're buying. However, there are tools and strategies that are available to you, and these are just some of them. So the first thing is financial coaches. Now, you may know financial planners or financial advisors with, companies like Merrill Lynch or Edward Jones, or, you can name off a dozen different companies, I'm sure, that you can go to a financial planner and they'll tell you to either invest money differently than you're doing it now, or they'll call you once a year and say, hey, you should move your money around, which really is the way that they make more commission. Or they'll tell you to invest money that you don't have. The average American has never met with a financial planner because most of them will charge you around $1,200 to $1,500 to meet with them one time to make a financial plan, and then you don't hear from them again. And they usually will tell you to invest money that you don't have. So most people don't ever meet with a financial planner. Well, there's a difference between a financial advisor and a financial coach. A financial advisor helps you manage the wealth you've already built. A financial coach helps you build that wealth in the first place. So not only by being a part of Trinont will you be able to make money, but you're also going to learn how to keep it and grow it, because one of the options and actually offers with our membership is that you are provided a financial coach. Along with that, you're going to get to go to workshops that are included in your membership. They're not extra. You don't have to pay more for them, but there are in-person workshops, online workshops that will help you to become more financially sound. And you may think to yourself, well, Arianne, I'm working this job, or I'm already part of another network marketing company, and I'm still not making it. I can't just add more to my plate. Well, what I want to say to you is if what you're doing isn't getting you where you want to go, or it hasn't already gotten you where you want to go, it's probably not going to get you there. And so you don't want to keep burying yourself and drowning yourself. And really what I've found as I've coached people throughout these last almost 20 years is that it's not necessarily what you're doing per se, but it's how you're thinking about money. Money mindset is the heart of whether you're at where you want to be with your money or whether you're not. And it's amazing because we hear all the time that we become like the people we surround ourselves with most. Well, did you know that if you wrote down the top 5 people you surround yourself with most, you are probably within $10,000 to $20,000 a year in annual income from those people, because you think alike. You not only think alike in just who you are, but in how much money you make as well. And so we need to help get you in the right mindset so that you can start having that love and belonging and the safety and security and the financial freedom and the fun in your life. And it starts with how you think about money, because you can join any other company and make money, but is it going to get you the life that you actually want? So the financial education is included in that. And again, I ask people all the time now, if you had to become more financially educated, where would you go? And most people can't answer me that, or they say, oh, I could read a Dave Ramsey book, or I could go to college. So either they have to self-teach, they have to listen to friends or family who they're hoping are giving them right financial knowledge, or they have to go and spend $50,000, $60,000 to go get a college degree and take another at least 4 years to do so if they can go do that full time, which most people don't, as we know. The other thing that we provide are some financial tools that will help you to stay in control of what you have going on. I love, Jennifer, I don't know if you want to tell them about the junk drawer in our kitchens or our closet that we have that we never want to show people.
Yes, I always, as I've been talking with people, as I got into this industry as well, I was like, finances, oh my goodness, nobody wants to talk about finances. I said, finances are like the junk drawer. We all have one of those. You know, you open it up, it's a hot mess. You look inside every once in a while, and then a couple times a year, maybe in January or in the summer when you decide to get it all organized again. And sure enough, what happens? That junk drawer ends up getting messy again. And then when people come over to your house, you're just, please don't open my junk drawer. I hope if somebody's like, I need to get a spoon, and they open up the drawer. You know, one of the things that I've really learned through this process is how, you know, everyone can benefit from financial education, and most people just simply aren't talking about it. And that it is like the junk drawer that people don't want to see. And it's just amazing to me how, by talking to some wealth specialists, how easily I was able to clean that up and fix it and give me such a peace of mind, and how much that's just changed my whole family and my marriage. And now I'm able to just spread that news, and it's just so super exciting. That's what you talked about with the financial junk drawer.
Yeah, and honestly, Jennifer, I know that you and I both were like, why are we talking so much about finances? People say that money doesn't buy happiness, and it doesn't. But what money does for you is gives you choices in your life. And it is actually, there's just been a study done that it is statistically proven that people who have more choices in life are happier. And if you look at the root of everything that you want to do in your life, there is a need to make money there, and to be a good steward of your money, to use it wisely, and to make it work for you instead of being a slave to your money. So one of our workshops that we have is to be a money master. Another workshop that we have is to master yourself. And so all of that stems at the heart of how we think, how we feel, what we're doing, how we're acting, how we're even making the money that we're making. The other thing that we provide is, and this says Friends for Financial Freedom. And that is, like I said at the beginning, one of the things that I have loved the most about network marketing. But what I love about Trinant is this is a company that people are truly working together to have a culture and really to take back the middle class and the upper class and to create those again here in the United States, and then, of course, as we move into other countries, but to really bring back the popularity of having financial stability. Instead of most of the time what we hear is, oh, I lost everything in 2008 and I'm trying to get that back, but I don't know how, or, you know, it's taken me this long to even gain some of it back, or, oh my gosh, I don't know how my parents are going to retire. Most of the time we hear financial scarcity or financial lack or the loss or the hopelessness. And so this is a company that is creating a culture and has a culture truly of people who are helping each other, who are removing the shame from our situations, not just financially, but life situations, who are removing the shame and helping people, like it says there, to change life for themselves, for their family, to break the cycles of what has happened in their past, how their family was raised, how they were raised, how they lived, the mindset that they had, the positivity, the negativity, whatever it is, to change that for the better. So, of course, this is a company that you can become a part of, and you can join that mission and that crusade of helping people, helping yourself, being a part of a company that is not just selling more products, is not filling up, I know, oh my gosh, from my past and from the friends that I've had in this industry who have garages full of protein powders and basements full of cosmetics, people who have gotten divorced over, you know, people paying to keep their leadership titles. There is a lot of good about this industry, but there's a lot that's not good. And I wanted to be a part of something that was changing that. And that is exactly what Trinant is doing. It is extremely easy to be a part of, and you can actually get your membership cost for free by sharing it with 3 people. Jennifer, do you want me to go into that? Do you want to open it up for questions now? But what I guess just end with by saying that when you truly find something you love, which is why this industry works so well, that when you find something you love, it's easy to share it. I had a couple ladies come over from church this afternoon, and they were asking me what I was doing now. And I started to share with them the message I just shared. Well, I help people to have happiness in their life. I'm helping people with time management, money management, stress management, life management. And we do workshops online and in person, and we also provide them with financial mindset coping skills and, tools and strategies. And they said, when's your next workshop? I want to be a part of that. What do I have to do to join? And these were just 2 ladies who asked me how I was doing. And with 3 people, you can get your membership for free. And when you find something you love, it's easy to share. And that, in turn, is how you can make some extra money if you're in that situation where you need it, and I think most people are. So, Jennifer, I'll turn it back over to you.
I really appreciate it, Arianne. That was perfect. I think what we can do so we can respect everybody's time, and I so appreciate everybody grabbing and getting on this call and taking this opportunity. As we are sitting here speaking, I'm getting bombarded with emails and messages. So I think what would probably be the best thing to do is if you want to go ahead and get in touch with me directly, then I can speak to you more about the specifics and how you can become a member and let you know a little bit more about the business itself. I just wanted to bring Arianne here to just let her speak a little bit about the overview and the culture, because that's really what is so important to her, and really, as for those who know me, what is so important to me. So I think that would probably be the best opportunity at this point, because with so many different people asking questions, and I want to be respectful for everyone's time. And we can always, maybe even possibly set up another call to get into specifics. But I just want to thank everyone for coming, and Arianne, again, for you and Lance for participating. I just forget how wonderful it is every time I hear you. I love listening to you, and I do.
Well, and we're going to have fun. I don't know if you've shared with some of the people on the line, but, we're going to do really fun things. And I know that we need to have more fun in our lives, because we do work so hard. And we need to work hard, but we also need to play hard in life. And there's going to be spa time. And for those of you who are adventurous, we have a Jeep program. It's the easiest car program in the planet. And we're going to be, go and dig. And I don't do all that stuff. My husband is a big-time Jeep guy. And so climbing Red Rock, whatever. Jennifer and I are going to be at the spa. So if you're interested in the spa time, we're going to be doing that, going on cruises together, doing all sorts of fun things, but really living the way we want to live and not having that worry and that stress, because really we need to have a balance in our life. We need to not just always be working and not always be stressing out, but to have that freedom and that fun, and to really be able to look back at our lives and know that we've left a legacy. And that is done through education, and that's what Turn On's all about. So please talk to Jennifer, ask those questions for sure, and join.
And just to piggyback on that real quick before we close,
yeah,
that's what was so exciting to me, was because I didn't feel like I was pestering my family and friends and trying to sell them something. People were coming to me. I actually was able to offer them advice and to direct them to the people that could help them, and I really felt like I was making a difference in doing something in their life. And I'm just so excited about the whole culture we're creating, because I just remember thinking when I was sitting with my other company, looking around, and I'm like, I liked a lot of the people and the designer, the different people that were in the group, but I was just like, this isn't the culture. I'm just so excited about the culture and why that's so important to me. So I appreciate everybody taking the time. You guys can, if you've gotten on this call, probably because I told you how to get there, but just in case, you can contact me at Jennifer at McIntyre, MCINTYRE, McIntyre.com, and get some more information. And again, thank you so much, Arianne. I so appreciate it. And thank you all for, no matter where your journey, where you go, I'm just so glad our paths have crossed. Thank you so much.
Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.